my issue for a little bit. I be holding them, trying to wait for them to take profit.
Well, okay, man, I don't know. I think I went on like 3 more people. I don't know. Well, this is gonna be recorded. So we're gonna get this thing kicked off, man, guys. What's going on? For those of you in here, 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Hello. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna get this thing started, man. A couple more people hopping on, but this is recorded, so um, I'm going to create a Facebook group just for the Lot Up Academy students and everything. I'm gonna have my old webinars in there so that way you guys have access to everything I have, as well as these Q&As that we're gonna be doing. Anything from chart analysis is going to be posted in the Facebook group, so you guys should definitely will always refer to the Facebook group. So this is something very fresh, very new, guys. It's different from some of the other stuff I've been involved with. I see a lot of familiar faces here, and I see some new faces. So, guys, I'm just pretty much going to break it like this, man. This is going to be a group where you guys are going to be learning how to trade, pretty much. Really doesn't matter what market we're going to be trading, but my preference is the foreign exchange market, mainly because it's more volatile. I think it's more opportunity to make a lot of money. In my case, that's just my opinion. But the strategy you're going to be learning, guys, from me, you're going to be applying it to pretty much any type of market, whether it's cryptocurrency, whether it's stocks, indices, metals, whatever the case may be. So it's once you understand the concept of the technicals within the market, man, you would be able to apply it anywhere. So I created this group. Obviously, guys, where it's not a lot of us in here, but I promise you, this thing is gonna grow, right? This thing is gonna grow, and you guys right now that are a part of this, man, you're gonna be grandfathered in to where it's just $50 a month, because I'm gonna be adding a whole bunch of stuff, man. We're gonna make this thing user friendly. Going to be creating a site where you guys can all get logins, and then the monthly is, you can pay for the monthly within the website. So this is a fresh start. I'm super excited, guys. So it's a lot of people in here that have been trading. I know, Kier, you've been trading for a while. And it's other people here. Econom, you've been trading for a while. So we're going to have some people who've been doing it for a while and others who are fairly new. That's pretty much why I posted the preliminary videos. So I hope you guys really covered it. And guys, when you're watching these videos, I promise you definitely want to watch it more than one time, right? You want to really, really watch it. I would say at least 5 times, so you can actually understand it. Because right now, I'm gonna be very transparent. Trading is hard. It's not something that's easy. Trading is difficult. It takes a lot of time. I know you guys have seen it. They say the reason a lot of people fail when it comes to trading is because it's just hard. Everybody thinks this stuff is a scam.
Sir, no offer, never true.
Hey, my God. But nah, yes, trading is difficult, guys. It's not something that you're just gonna grasp it quickly, man. It's a learning curve. It's a process. People say it's difficult. People say it's a scam. And honestly, I think the reason a lot of people fail in this industry is because, guys, they don't give themselves enough time to learn, man. There are a lot of educational platform. A lot of people are taxing people over the head just to learn this information. Some people are going on YouTube and Google, and some people do it like free. But guys, everything on YouTube and Google, man, it's gonna be the bare minimum, the basic of information that can really it can help you. It can create awareness in trading, but it's not gonna make you as profitable. So I'm gonna just kind of touch on my background just a bit, guys. I've been trading now going on 4 years. And it always didn't start like this. I promise you. I didn't really know anything about trading. I knew of it, but I didn't really think a lot of people that looked like me could participate in it. So when I got involved, you know, it was definitely a game changer for me. I have a background in the health field. I just got my master's. I was actually getting ready to go to dental school, guys. That was my path, right? That was my way of potentially making a lot of money. I come from a family full of doctors, and that's really the roadmap to your success is to become a doctor. So I always thought that was going to be my path, although I didn't have a passion for it. But guys, I'm telling you, when I started this journey to learning how to trade back in December 2017, I became obsessed, right? I became obsessed mainly because I understood the power of money, right? I understood that if I could put 10 cents in the foreign exchange market, that could make me $100. Definitely, it just changed my whole outlook on money. The journey for me was really, it was difficult, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. It was difficult, but yet it was fun because I knew what 3-4 years could look like, right? So I pretty much saw I saw the end goal. I knew what my life could be like if I just dedicated time, right? So a lot of you throughout your journey, you're gonna get in a process where it's like, well, how many times should how many hours a day should I invest in learning how to trade, right? How many hours a day, guys? Honestly, it shouldn't even matter, right? You should want to get at a place where you're just looking at it constantly, right? I can't even tell you how many hours I invested in just learning this information. But the reason I kept going, like I said, man, just wanted a better situation financially. I knew this stuff. I knew this was like the only thing that could really make me millions of dollars without me ever clocking it. And I'm pretty sure you guys have goals, man. One thing that's going to keep you in this journey is really, really, really identifying your goals. So what I would encourage you guys is to start writing down like some of the things that you want trading to do for you. I have some of my 2021 goals, and y'all know if you guys can see it. I have for this year, I have a 10K day, 20K day, 50K day, 100K day, and different other things that I want to accomplish. And guys, I promise you, once you start seeing the type of lifestyle you want, you will take trading seriously. Okay, it's hard. It's hard. I'm gonna be transparent. It's hard, but it could be simple if you allow it to be simple. But it's just new information. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna leave the floor open. This is gonna be strictly Q&A. I know there's gonna be some advanced people here. There's gonna be some new people, man. Ask away, guys. Please, you have me for an hour 30, man. If I love the conversation, if I love the energy, man, I'll keep it 2 hours, right? So this stuff is gonna be recorded. I'm ask questions. We're gonna do some chart breakdown. I'm gonna do some basic stuff. I'm gonna do some advanced stuff, and just kind of, this is a chance for you guys to really, really pick my brain. I've helped hundreds of people make money trading. So I have people in here who've made money. They're probably making money right now as we speak because I told them to take a trade. So guys, this stuff works, man. So definitely, I'm happy to be sharing this information. So my goal, guys, is really to get this group to 2,000, 5,000. Hell, a lot of people, man, because I really truly do believe people need to learn this skill set. If one thing that 2020 showed us is we need to learn how to do something different, right? And it doesn't have to be trading, but we need to really definitely learn how to make better use of our time. So I'm leaving the floor open, man. Anybody who has questions, man, personal trading. This is our first call in 2021 of the Light Up Academy, y'all. So any questions, throw it my way. I promise you, man, after this call, you will get some clarity. Don't be shy, y'all. Don't be shy. I got to play some music to get y'all up. Don't be shy. Y'all talk to
I don't got a question, big dog.
What's up, brother?
So I got this daily harmonic on AJ, and it's about to tank. So
AJ. Okay. We can look at it. So what is when you're looking at AJ, what do you want to sell it? You're looking at a sell?
Yeah, like I said, it's a harmonic pattern. It's a bearish shark, and
speaking of,
that 12% strategy you showed us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it already broke structure and is retesting right now. So
all right, let's take a look at it. Okay, let's take a look at it. JPY. Let's see. And I hope you guys don't mind this recording. I didn't even ask y'all's permission to record, but some people don't want to be on camera and stuff. JPY. Let's check it out. And guys, this right here for my newbies, man. This you want to get familiar. I think I said it in one of my videos. You really want to get familiar with TradingView. This is gonna be your. This is like your office, right? This is where you do your analysis, your chart breakdown, and you really need to be familiar with it. It is free. It will give you access to all the different types of currencies, guys. There's a whole bunch of currencies that you can trade. I'm gonna recommend a few that I like, and that way you guys can actually get started with it. JPY, let's take a look at it. Oh, look at this. It's been a while since I really.
Okay. You already mapped it out.
Yeah. Okay, so right now, okay. Let me look from the daily. Let me see. All right, based on the daily, bro. Let's see. Honestly, we're still bullish. Is my laptop free? Yeah, we're still bullish in a sense. Yo, my laptop. Hold on one second. All right, yeah, we're still bullish mainly because I'm looking at the structure, right? If you guys watched my basic training, you will understand, and within the structures, and if the market is creating, if the market is in an uptrend, we're always looking to put an order in it at our higher lows. So right now, it's still maintaining structure. So I really don't see a reason to start selling till we get a break of this high low.
Okay.
Right. So you still want to keep that bias as a buy until price. I'm gonna do some Fibonacci training so that way it can help you guys identify levels within the structure. But right now, this was the last high low, the last true high low the market made. So for me to even consider a sell, what I would want to see is price coming down here, breaking it, candles opening and close below this zone, retest. Obviously, that retest is going to now create that lower high in terms of structure, and this is where we're looking to execute this order off this bounce off the trend line.
All right.
Yeah. So with you using harmonics, bro, I don't really. I used to use harmonics, bro. I don't even really need harmonics anymore, bro. I think harmonics is just really structure and fibs. So if you get good at identifying the structure of the market, bro, you won't really need harmonics. But it's a good tool to use, though.
Yeah, I just like doing them. And then I found what's it called? Not a plug-in, but one of those indicators on TradingView that do it for you.
Oh yeah. These right, yeah. With the harmonics, yeah.
No, I mean like an actual indicator that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lit, man. Yeah.
So I just so since I know how to draw most of them, I just try to what's it called? Just match it up.
Oh, that's so. How like have you been seeing like?
On my demo earlier this week, I made like 6,000 off
Wow.
like 3 trades. So
wow, that's
so
good,
it's
that's
pretty accurate.
That's phenomenal.
And then I added in that 12% you showed us, and then
Game
I
changer.
use so and then I got a 200 EMA. So that's pretty much what I use to see bounces like of resistance and whatnot.
Nice. That's dope. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good stuff, bro. Man, you've been killing it, bro. You've been what now? What's it? A year now? You
Yeah.
A year
Yeah,
of like consistency. About a year. That's a
yeah, about consistency.
Yeah, that's good, man. That a year. That's how I know people are serious with this stuff, man. Once you hit that year mark, you're serious. I can tell you're serious when it comes to learning this skill set. And if y'all don't want to speak, as far as asking questions, man, feel free to put it in the chat. And if nobody's really asking questions, I'm gonna just do my thing, and you guys, because I know it's more new people in here, but that my newbies, if you're confused with what we're saying, the terminologies and stuff like that, please watch. Just go back to the preliminary videos later on today, and just watch it. Soak in as much information, because the more you understand those preliminary videos, the conversation in these live webinars will be a lot easier. Okay. Let's see. I think somebody. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna do. If there's no questions, I'm just gonna do. I think here, you asked me about an exit strategy. Did you figure it out?
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. What is your exit strategy, basically?
Awesome. So guys, I have several ways that I like. It's pretty much 3 different ways that I look to exit the market. For example, let's do some back testing. Okay, we're gonna stick with this. Let's stick with JP. I don't know why my laptop is moving. All right, so let's break this area down. Okay, we understand we're uptrend. Let's break this area down right here. Let's break this whole high low right here. I'm gonna take this stuff out. All right. And if you guys watch the basic training video, I actually show pretty much market structure and pretty much utilizing multiple time frames to enter the market. So in this case, guys, if you've identified your market structure in a 4-hour time frame, typically I like to go to the 30-minute time frame to get those details right and really enter the market at a discount. So this area right here, I'm gonna break it down to the 30-minute time frame, and here I'm gonna show you pretty much how I exit out the market. Okay, so right here, right now, if we entered, let me take this thing. If I enter the market here, if I enter the market somewhere here, this was my entry somewhere right here, right? Got a nice break of the trend line. So if I entered right here, guys, on the 30-minute time frame, if that's my entry time frame, I'm monitoring my trades on the 4-hour time frame, right? My structured time frame is how I'm monitoring my trades. Okay, so this all comes down to understanding your TP levels, right? TP meaning take profit, right? Guys, that if you're fairly new in here, TPs or take profit, and you're gonna. Yeah, I gotta create so much because I know there's some people, they need to set up their broker accounts. They need matter of fact, if you're new, if you're new to this whole trading and investing in Forex, please DM me as soon as possible. Please DM me because I want to get you guys set up because you guys are fairly new. DM me, I'll set you guys broker account up. We'll get your MetaTrader 4 app and everything going. So guys, personally DM me. But anyway, so like if this was my entry right here, guys, my TP is always, I always monitor my trades in a 4-hour time frame and my structured time frame. And my TP will always be a resistance level on that 4-hour time frame. Okay. So right here would have been my first TP. Now, that's the first thing. So say I took the trade, right? I took the trade. Now I'm looking like, all right, where's my first TP? I'm going to my structured time frame, and I'm identifying the next resistant level, which was right here, this green box. So as you can see, from here to here, when price got close to this area, it rejected it, right? So now here, like if I'm trading, this market was live, right? And I'm trading, bro. Once I saw this first bullish wick, I'm concerned. I'm like, all right, what's going on? Because right now that's telling me buyers are exhausted. So once I see that 4-hour close with that nasty, ugly wick, I'm going to the 30-minute time frame. I'm confused. I'm concerned. What's going on, right? Because I want to maximize all my profits, all the pips. I don't want to give the market. I don't want to make 100 pips and give the market 50. I don't want to be that careless, right? So once I see it on the 4-hour, bro, I'm like, all right, hold on. Let me take this thing back to the 30-minute. What's going on? Now in this 30-minute time frame, all right, in this 30-minute time frame, right, you notice how price is still like, let me see the pip count from here. Okay, 48 pips, right? This was 48. We went from 48 pips. So you're probably up, if you use the standard, you're probably up close to $500 in like 3 hours. And you'll be pretty sick if price came back down to 11 pips. You're gonna be like, man, I should have just closed, man. Close. So what you could do is like once you saw that 4-hour bullish wick, bro, take this thing down to the 15. Right, this is if you want to really secure all your bag. Take it to the 15, and even, bro, you can even take it to the 5-minute. So what I would look for if I see a break of support on the 5-minute, Kira, I'm out the trade. If I'm just trying to maximize on everything, man, I ain't really trying to, be up 40 pips. And if I see a break of a support level, I am out the trade. And you can even take it on the 5-minute. You can even take it to the 1-minute, bro, if you want to be, if you really want to hold all your profit. So me, honestly, like if I would have entered off this red zone, I wouldn't really panic much. Like I would really hold my trade, bro, because it's gonna hit my take profit. So I don't really get flustered. I used to, bro, when I was fairly new. Like I'll be up 50 pips, and the market come down. I'm like now 5 pips in profit. I'm like, what is going on? But now that I understand structure and understand projections and where the market is going, it doesn't even faze me no more. Because now I've trained my mind. Like if I place a stop loss, right? If I place a 10 or 15 pip stop loss, man, I don't care if the market is doing all this funky stuff, bro. I've already set it in my mind that I'm willing to lose this amount of money. Regardless of this thing play out my way or not, or if I lose pips, at the end of the day, I'm willing to lose how much I set that stop loss for. So that's the biggest thing right there. I think that's the biggest takeaway. Now, if you want to get out of straight, bro, just find small support areas, man. Right now, you see support is still being maintained, and we finally got a break right here. So once you had a bearish candle open and close below, get out the trade. That is like the most simplest way. Or if you notice, right, within this 5-minute time frame, if you notice price creating lower highs, that's a warning sign. You start seeing the high and lower high, man, get out the trade. All right, I'm sticking my bag, I'm good. All right. But if you want to hold the trade, right? If you want to hold the trade, make sure 30-minute support is still being maintained. So for me, I'm like, all right, 30-minute support is maintained. We're holding this trade. We're going to the next the next resistance level, or we're going to the negative 27% of my Fibonacci. I'll be doing more trainings on that as well. That makes sense?
Sorry about that, Mike. I lost you for a second.
Okay. Which part did you miss out?
Man.
I'm gonna cover. So pretty much what I was saying, like, if you want to maximize all your profits, right? Go to the 5-minute time frame.
Basically, go to the lower time frame.
Go to the lower time frame. Man, if you see a break of support in the 5-minute, bro, get out the trade. Or on the 5-minute time frame, once you start seeing the price creating those lower highs, that's an indication that you might want to get out the trade. But if you want to hold this trade, right, knowing where the overall projection is going, right, if you want to hold this trade long term, check to see on your entry time frame. In this case, the 30-minute time frame. If the support level is still being maintained, don't panic. As you can see right here, support was being maintained, and this thing ended up doing this thing, right? And once I start teaching fibs with TPs and stuff like that, I'm gonna do that real soon. But guys, a way to just track your TPs and know when to get out the market based on your take profit. Just always on your structured time frame, always identify the next resistance. That's really the easiest way. Because look at this, man. Price, when we end right here, price is respecting every resistance. You always want to look left to get right. Price is respecting TP1, TP2. You see what I'm saying? But for more accurate TPs, I use my Fibonacci, and it always hits negative 27% or negative 61% all the time.
Mike, quick question. Do you use the Hikonichi candles at all?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't at all. I like to when it comes to like candlestick, bro. I keep it real simple, man. Like there's so many. Like I know you guys have seen those charts with all these different candles, man. That bro, that's overwhelming, man. I that's too much. I really keep it simple, bro. So in my candlestick, when I'm looking at candlestick analysis, I'm paying attention to the wicks. The wicks are telling you everything that you need to know. Especially like, okay, even on an entry time frame, bro. On an entry time frame, I keep it so. If I see, hold on, let me see. Let me go back. Okay, bro. Zoom in. So you already know, Kira. With my candlestick analysis, especially if I'm buying, I'm looking for those bullish dolphins and
Sure.
bullish variation. Okay. So there's a certain way I need those candles to look for me to know, okay, it's go time. I'm about to show you. It'll help a lot of people out. All right. So in this case, bro, my entry, right? If so, like I said, you could enter in a 30-minute time frame, but sometimes if it's too light, if you want to see a lot of details, right? The 30-minute was a lot. I couldn't really see the details in the candle. It's okay to break it down to a smaller time frame, preferably before. Now, within this range, I just pay attention to the type of candles. Look at these ugly candles, wicks on both ends, like look like crazy dojis. Now, if I was buying this candle, you know, I'll be looking for a bullish engulf and a bullish variation. So, for example, this right here, like this candle right here, first of all, it's not even engulfing this bearish candle. Even if it was, even if this candle was engulfing this bearish candle, I wouldn't even take the trade. Mainly because it has this exhaustion wick right here. Let me take this. This right here is a red flag. I don't like that. I won't even take the trade. I'll wait. So this right here made more sense simply because the wick at the top was fairly short, and the wick at the bottom was long. You see the difference? So that right here is telling you, all right, well, it's more buyers in here. We're getting buying pressure. So this right here would have been one entry. And this candle right here, this bullish candle, like with barely any wick at the top, with this long wick at the bottom, that's a sexy candle. Anytime you see, and you guys can write that down, a candle like this with no wicks at the top and a whole bunch of wicks at the bottom, if you're buying, that is a confirmation. That's just hit buy the market. This is a sexy candle. This would have been my this would have been my second entry. So when I trade, I'm looking at those like on my buys, bullish engulfings, bullish variations, but I need these candles to be a certain way. Let me show you another example of what's a no-no for me. Let's see. This is a good right here. This is a good bullish engulfing. Very good bullish engulfing right here. Nice bullish engulfing, nice full bullish candle. This is an entry right here. Once you saw that, enter the market. Good question. Good question. Let me see. Let me check the chat. Anybody? Okay, we good. All right. Let me do some top-down analysis. I think that's I like doing those so you guys can kind of see my thought process And that way, I think once I do that, some questions may arise. Anybody pick a pair any pair from people that have been here? What is a pair that just gives you a lot of frustration? It's like, man, I can't see this. Any pair, it doesn't matter. I'll break it down from top to bottom and kind of
Right
give
now,
you
I'm fighting with GN.
SPX.
SPX. I wouldn't do SPX, actually, because you can't really. I'm gonna show you how it looks. It looks weird on here. Like I can't really see. I can't really see the details. It looks. Look at this thing, man. This thing looks. It looks scary, man. It's gapping
Yeah.
all over the place. It looks different on the MT4, but on here it looks crap. It looks crazy. Somebody said GDP NZD.
Yes, GN.
GN. Ooh. Hey, what you doing
Yeah.
trading there, man? This thing. Look at this.
Bro, I'm a
thing.
GBP fan.
Oh yeah, me too. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love London session, bro, because you know you're guaranteed at least 60 pips a day, at least.
Yep.
GN. Oh, this thing look.
And I'm in a sale as we speak.
Say less. Let's break it down from top to bottom. Top to bottom. We'll break it down.
See, and one thing I had to really figure out, it took me a minute to do it. I got into a point to where I had 7, 8, 9 different educators and 7, 8, 9 different theories in my head. That took me a minute. I see me trading harmonic patterns, and then especially once I started going from the C to the D point, I would try to put a trade in and ride the whole way. And then I have educators in my head like, no, all you need is 10 to 20. So I had to, it was like an internal battle back and forth with myself. And that took me, it really took me getting my trading plan down. That really, really, really helped me identify, okay, this is what I really need to focus on.
Exactly.
To eliminate the noise.
Right. And I completely agree, bro. It's funny because I was having a conversation with one of my friends that trades as well earlier today. And I was telling him, like, sometimes it's a good and bad thing to know a lot. Like,
you're exactly correct.
I know, like, I literally know so many strategies, bro. Like harmonics, quarter theory. Man, I know so much. And I found myself losing trades when I was trying to put all that in one. And dude, I was just psyching myself out. So one thing I learned, bro, and you're doing good by just writing down just pretty much your process. And it's making it simple, bro. Like all those harmonics, quarter theory, bro, I don't use that anymore. But the good thing is I have the awareness, but I don't really need it. So what I found out was like pretty much, bro, being simple with this stuff. Like the more naked your chart is, the better. Like I know Econom was talking about using those I think what that one indicator, bro. I don't even use indicators, man. If I use indicators, it's probably this MTFA. If I decide to use it. But I think the best, and not to even be disrespectful, bro, like I think the best indicators is probably it's common sense and just using your head and just like, all right, I see this candle, I see this thing, let me take the trade. Because you got to think about it, indicators, bro. Indicators, these candles have to form, and the indicator just mirrors it, but the indicator lags. So I don't really like. That's why I don't really use indicators as much. Like these moves are gonna happen regardless. The indicators just lags before after the moves happen. But let's break this down, man. This is good. GBP NZD. I have not traded this pair, but we can break this down and make it make sense. So guys, anytime I trade, man, like I'm in the monthly time frame. I want to see what's happening. I just want to, and it's always important because you want to get the overall concept, of the market, right? You want to see what's happening, right? Obviously, we're in the monthly time frame, meaning each one of these candles, guys, it takes a month to open and close. All right, it takes a month to open and close. So one thing that I see that's really it's really good. I see we're in this downtrend, just off gate. I see this. This is one of the awareness I'm having. I'm like, all right, we're in this nice overall downtrend. I also see price creating higher lows. Okay. I'm like, all right, well, overall downtrend, but prices creating higher lows. So in my mind, I'm like, well, what's going on? Okay. Look at the current monthly candle and the previous monthly candle. The previous monthly candle closes a doji, but it closes a doji with the majority of its wick at the bottom. What does that tell you? Anybody? What does that mean? This candle right here. Exhaustion. It to me, it looks like sellers are exhausted. Okay. We're in the month of January right now. Right? What's today? The 15th? I'm tripping. What is it?
It's the 18th.
18th. So we got what? Two more weeks before the month is over?
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me in 18 days, this was what the market did? A lot of sellers exhaustion with bullish momentum, with a bullish wick. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, buy off gate. I need to buy this market. That makes sense, y'all? We're gonna make this really simple, guys. I'm gonna knock off all the noise and all this extra, bro. We're gonna make this stuff simple. I promise you. Once I simplify this stuff, my winning percentage got crazy. Okay. So I see the wick. I'm like, all right, well, overall concept, we're in a downtrend, but prices creating high lows. What's going on? Monthly candle, the previous monthly candle was an ugly doji with more of the wicks on the downside. The current candle has it's a bullish candle with an exhaustion, with seller's exhaustion, with wicks. I'm just thinking buy, okay? But I need to go to a smaller time frame to do more investigation. So newbies, when you're breaking it down like this, it's okay to write it down. Monthly time frame, overall downtrend. Monthly time frame is creating higher lows. The currently monthly candle is a bullish wick with a seller exhaustion. And so that way you really want to take into account every time frame. Like I got so good at it, I could memorize this stuff. I could really break down any chart in 2 to 3 minutes and let you know what's going to happen. So for the monthly, I'm taking it to the weekly time frame. Okay. And I'm gonna delete this. We'll keep it up there. All right. So the weekly time frame is what I see. I see, and this is the thing. This is what I love about breaking this thing down from time frame to time frame. Monthly time frame, I'm thinking buy. Weekly time frame, I'm thinking sell. You see what I'm saying? So it's always important to know the overall concept and still know what's happening in the smaller time frames, because at the end of the day, the smaller time frames make up the bigger time frame. The smaller time frames need to happen for the bigger time frame to do its thing. Okay, so I'm keeping all this information in mind. Now, what's interesting about this weekly time frame is price is creating lower highs. And Kier, you said you're selling this, right? You're in a sell?
Yes.
Okay. Price is creating these lower highs. So I'm like, okay, well, monthly time frame, I see sellers exhaustion, but over here I see lower highs. So this right could probably confuse a lot of people. Like, bro, I don't know what's going on. That's okay, y'all relax, because we got to take this down to a smaller time frame. We got to take this down to a smaller time frame where we can see structure. Like, we're not trying to hold trades for a month. Man, I'm trying to get paid right now. I'm not about to hold my trade for a month. See, that's when we got the big bag, right? You got 100, 200K in your account. You can afford to hold the trades for a month. But we're day traders. We want to secure out $500 to $1,000 a day and pay ourselves out the same day. So we're not here to hold trades long term. And when I say long term, I'm talking about weeks. Anything longer than a week is long term. Okay. So weekly time frame, I see price creating these lower highs. I see exhaustion, right? And in these weekly candles, these 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a month and 2 weeks, right? We're in a weekly time frame now, guys. So meaning each one of these candles takes a week to open and close. So I see all these resistant here. So it's concerning. I'm like, okay, what's going on, right? So let's break this down to a daily time frame to do more investigating. This is my thought process, guys. Daily time frame. This is where things is going to start making sense for you. Daily time frame, guys. I see this range right here of just a lot of bull crap, man. Look at this. Look at this. Noise. Whole bunch of wicks. Now, just looking at this area right here, guys, what does this market looks like it's really trying to do? Anyway, what does this thing look like it's really trying to do? Does it look like it wants to go up, or does it look like it wants to come back down? Based on the let's say the
Go down.
3-day candles, like these candles right here. Based on these candles, what does this seem like price is trying to do? You said go down, Ure. Why do you think it's going to go down?
Because I'm seeing a lot of
Rejection.
is it rejection, buyers, exhaustion.
Exactly. So, but here's the thing. I think this thing wants to go up, mainly because price created, like within this exhaustion, peep this out. Man, this price has been rejecting this area since November 27th. Since November, right? We've been rejecting. We've just been failing to break it. Every time we got there, we came down. Every time we got there, we came down. Now, this is what created the awareness that, okay, man, I think I'm looking to buy this market. Peep this. What do you notice? What do you notice happening here? In terms of structure, what does it create?
Higher low.
Boom, higher low. I'm like, oh, I see what's going on. This thing trying to get up there. This thing trying to, because guys, I guarantee you, if I break this down to the 4-hour time frame, there's probably a break of structure. It's probably a break of structure going to the upside. But let's see. Let's do some more investigation. So this is what I'm looking at this stuff. I'm like, all right, well, price looks like it's, man, if not, broke this resistance, right? So while I'm seeing that, I'm like, all right, so where's the next place this market could go to, could want to potentially get to? The next, like I said, what I tell you, look left to get right, right? The next major resistance would be right here. So what if in this area right here, if we broke this area down to, let me make this, what's a good color? Boom, this is good. All right, so if we broke this area down, what if we can find buy opportunities, understanding what's happening here, right? I'm seeing what this market is doing right now, right? Let's see. Now, I'm not saying, Ure, you're wrong. I'm not saying it can't sell. I don't know yet. I need to go to a small time frame to see it. But yeah, what I'm looking at is like, well, maybe I see price creating high lows in a daily time frame. We can potentially get a buy. Hey man, this thing, the pip count on this thing is crazy. Wow. We can get this thing 219 pips. Now, how long that takes, that's up to the market, right? But it better not take 2 weeks, right? So from the daily time frame, I'm looking at structure, right? I'm looking at structure, but here's the thing. The whole time we were still creating lower highs. But I want to understand what's happening in this area, right? Does price want to continue up here, or are we going to come back here? Are we going to come down here and create another high low? We don't know. So daily time frame, you already know what I'm doing. I'm going to the 4-hour. 4-hour time frame. This is where things are going to start making sense. Okay. So 4-hour time frame, what do we see? We see price was creating lower highs, right? Did we get a break of lower high on the 4-hour time frame? Yes. We got a break of lower high. So now I can see it. I see the structure. This was the last lower high within the market. We just broke it. Now, Kier, what you're doing, you're selling. Awesome. You're counter trending. You're counter trading. So right now we're at a high. Now my new folks, an advice I'm gonna give you when you're trading, if the market is in the uptrend, please just buy the market. if it's in a downtrend, sell the market. I think throughout my process when I was starting out, I noticed that when I was losing a lot more when I was trading against the trend. You see what I'm saying? But when you get good, like Kier's been in for a while, when you get good at recognizing structure, it's okay to counter trend. So this is how these millionaire traders trade. They're able to understand structure and they catch every swing of the market. So in this case, right now, price is currently at a higher high, right? So we know we just got a break of a lower high. Structure broke here. So the question is, we need price to come create a high low for us to enter the trade for a buy. Now, the $1 million question is, well, Mike, if I want to sell this market, where is this higher low gonna be at, right? Where can I potentially see this market retracing down to, right? We broke structure. Anytime price breaks a support or resistance, it needs to retest. So now this retest is going to create the next level of structure, which is your high and low. Okay. So the question is like, well, Mike, how do you know where this thing could potentially retrace to? I think I do. Like, so I'm not accurate, but I think I know where this thing could potentially come to. Right. So it can probably based off, I don't want to say, well, all right. So based off like imbalance, like, imbalance within the market, that's one way you can use Fibs. Fibs has 4 main PRZ levels. And guys, what I'm going to do is sometime tomorrow, I'm going to just do a video strictly on Fibs. It'll probably be like 10, 15 minutes long. And I'm going to just give gas on really Fibs and how you can utilize it and get more results. But based on the Fibs, you got 4 PRZ levels that price can retrace to create the next level of structure. So I use PRZ levels, or sometimes I just use like my common sense and understand of the awareness with like seeing the candlestick analysis. So if this thing retraces, right, Kier, if this thing retraces, the moment you start seeing exhaustions, multiple candles, 3 to 4 candles creating some type of support, that's the awareness. Oh, what's going on here? Now I'm concerned. I need to break this area down in a smaller time frame to see when that buying pressure is coming in so I can take advantage of it. That's one confirmation. 2 confirmation. If that support aligns with a PRZ level in your Fibonacci, that's your second confirmation. 3rd confirmation, if this whole thing is in an area of imbalance, game over.
Gotcha. And then, you know me, I'm trading the pattern too.
Right. And then you got the harmonics, over. Game over. 4 confirmations. But really, you only need 2 to 3 confirmations for the trade to make sense. I say 3 for the trade to make sense. So in this case, let's see. Let's look at it. So right now it's live. But let me see. I want to see, and you're in a trade right now. What price did you put a sell order in?
Give me a second. I'll tell you.
All right.
1.90883.
1.90883. Okay.
Yeah, I've been riding this for a minute.
Ooh, damn boy, you got it in. It's a good entry though. Let's see. Let's break it down to the 30. This is good. Now for me, let's see. Let me take it back to the 4 hour. All right. So for me, my confirmation for selling this order, what I would need to see is, so the 4 hour right here. Let me see. Let's break it down to the 30. Let's see. I know we got to create a high low. So if I wanted to sell this order, right now my confirmation is probably not even near to sell it. That entry you did was that's game changer. That's a sniper. But I need more confirmation because I don't want to, like you said, you've been in for how long now? You've been in straight for how long?
I've been in and out of this trade probably for the last 3-4 days, waiting on different entries to show up, and then I'll jump back in.
Okay, so you just kind of been in and out. So my thing, I'm about to show you something to where, bro, we don't got to do that no more, bro. You with this, with what I'm about to show you, you're gonna bypass all that stuff, man. You enter when the selling pressure is coming in. So this is how I, because I used to be like that. I enter trade. I'm like, man, when is this thing gonna? I'll be in consolidation for so long. Like, look at all this stuff, man. I know you were panicking when this thing was doing all this wicking up and down. I'd have been like, man,
nerves.
right. I was like, man, this
like
thing is
fall already. Quit playing with me.
Right. So right now it's dropping. It looks good, but my confirmation, because I don't want to be stressing out and having and sweating my armpits because this thing ain't hitting. So what I'll be looking for is, I like using these counter trend lines, bro. Definitely has been a game changer for me, man. It's allowed me to see selling pressure. So if I were to draw this trend line, right? So when you entered here, there's nothing wrong with it. This was a solid entry, but to me that's too risky because this thing would have probably just shot up, and I'm like, ah, man. You see how this thing is dropping right now? Once price broke this trend line, bro, I'm like, okay, we in the money. We in the money. The only thing I'm looking for, hey, bro, this thing dropping, man. Y'all might want to hop in this trade. This thing looking good. The only thing I was looking for, bro, I'm now looking at my candlestick analysis. What is the candle doing? So this area right here, once price broke this trend line, we got our AB 1-2 touch, right? 1-2 touch, 3 touches. So this is a strong trend line. So when price broke this and retested it, it dropped. Now, when price went up here and created this type of doji candle with the wick up top, I'm like, this thing might be ready. The next candle was a nice bearish engulfing and not a lot of wick on the downside. So still a lot of sellers and a lot of seller momentum, but we had a lot of wick up top, meaning buyers are exhausted, sellers are coming in. Guys, once I saw this thing engulf this, I would have sold this market. So this is still a good time to enter the market. I'm not going to trade this market, but it's a good time to eat. This is a very good time to trade it, especially actually right now, I probably wouldn't even enter this market, I promise you, because when you're trading, you want to start trading within the sessions. This is a London session pair, right?
Yes.
So me, what's made this easier for me is like, okay, I understood anytime I was trading these pairs in your session with my awareness, man, I couldn't lose. Right now, this thing, the bank is closed in London. This thing don't open till 3 a.m. our time. So, and I say that because now what we're looking at, this can happen. And I've seen this done plenty of times. That's why I always wait. So right now we had a strong resistance right here. Strong resistance right here. Okay. So what this market could do is we also got a strong support here. And I wouldn't be surprised if this market came down here, shot up here, and then dropped. And the reason I said that, because when price created this, when price went up here and retested this, once I looked left, I don't see any type of resistance that is respecting. It's not respecting any resistance to my left. Even if I break this down to the 30-minute, I don't see any resistance. So that was like right there's a red flag. Yeah, you can trade this and sold it from here to here, 20-some pips, but I guarantee you, and I will screenshot this. This thing may come down here and find some type of resistance. So it may come down here and it may not even go this far, bro. It may come right here and respect the back of this trend line, focusing on this resistance. So that's why patience pays in this game. Wait, honestly, I will mark this up. I'll wake up at 3 in the morning and see if it does this. If price gets to this, if price gets here and rejects this area, and I see my candlestick analysis, I'm taking the sell. If price breaks this, breaks above this zone, I'm now looking at major resistance, which was up here. Especially with these GBP pairs, man, these feisty, man, very, very, very feisty pairs.
Like 100% move.
Absolutely. So this thing, me personally, I'm really banking on. I'm really banking on the market to come right here. And if you want to add in their bank numbers, I ain't really talked about it. We around a whole number. We're around a whole number right here. So this is what I'll look for right now. Is what 10 o'clock. You're gonna deal with a whole bunch of BS, man. The thing gonna consolidate with your emotions. And 3 a.m. is when I want to take a trade. But yep, this is good. So if we get up there, let me look at the 4 hour.
See, to be honest to you, I'm really looking for the bigger push down, so it can complete my pattern. To be completely honest to you,
absolutely, and it's gonna happen. It's coming, but the challenge is always when it's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's the part I'm trying to identify with structure.
It's definitely coming. I see it. Look at this nice bearish wick. This is nice, but this thing, but also right here, look at this. We have another within this bearish candle. You have seller's exhaustion as well. So that's like it's alarming to me. I don't like that. Now, if this candle didn't have this seller's exhaustion, oh yeah, game over. So that's how I know it's going to be a whole bunch of mess going on here for a while before it drops.
Okay.
That was good. Good stuff. Yeah, that's my analysis with GBP and ZD. Good stuff. Very good stuff.
Gotcha.
Anybody? How y'all feeling, man? Y'all getting some value? How y'all feeling? Are y'all taking notes? How y'all trade looking on the what's it called? UJ. We're right. You in profit, right?
Yeah.
I'm in profit.
How much you up?
I'm pissed because I didn't put in the lot size that I really wanted.
You say that all the time. You say that all the time. How about you? I told you stop trading.
I swear, every time I take a trade, more. I mean, it's more good than bad. But like the trade that for some reason that I don't look at myself, like I don't put in too much, and I'm pissed every single time.
And that's
every single time.
So what lot size did you use?
I did a 0.02.
Jesus. You trying to go buy candy. I
want a lollipop. I like lollipop.
Hey, we trade. We want to. Ashley, how much you up? I know Ashley lot it up. Lot them up.
Ashley, how much you lot up?
I know she lot up.
No, I did a 0.05 on this one.
You guys. Yo.
I know. I'm up 13.
Yo.
See,
normally I do a 0.20.
Yo, listen. This is how I know this thing.
I'm normally at a 5.
SPX took me out the other week when we was on indices. So I'm trying to get my joint back right.
I'm about to flip a $50 account to 2,000 this week. That's my goal.
Okay.
Right now, I put $50 in earlier, and I like to challenge myself, man. But I want to when I start like doing some crazy stuff, man, I'm gonna start trading. I like trading big accounts, but I like to challenge. This is how you challenge yourself. Right now, with that, I had $80. Ure, you use a point. How much is in your account, Ure?
How much is in my account?
Yeah. I said I owe you because I took that Bitcoin.
You sure do.
Hey guys,
we gotta fight. Trades too, we man. Still gotta fight.
I'm not perfect. I lose trades too, but what I love about it, when I lose trades, it's an opportunity for me to learn, and I love it. So we lost $100. I think was 100.
110.
Okay, so your account is at what, 2 something?
Yeah, it's like almost at 3.
3. Ashley, what about you? Not to put y'all's business out there.
2. Almost at 2. I lost on SPX the other week. I lost 122 on 2 different trades, 122 and 126.
This is
and 90. Oh, my fault. I lost like 4 big trades in that one.
See, this is why I love trading, guys. I put $50 yesterday. Right? I grew to $80. $80. I started today with $80. Literally, I put this trade in when I text y'all like, yo, take the trade. Right now, floating $81 floating profit. I'm up $65.
Well,
My equity at one. I put 4 and don't do this, y'all. I'm very aggressive, but I understand my risk. I understand how much I'm willing to lose. I put in $2. I put 4 orders at 0.05. When this thing hit my TP, this is gonna be a $200 to $300 profit. So I'm here to tell y'all, that's why I love this stuff, because you don't need a lot of money to make money. You know how many times I've done $50 to $2,000, $100 to $7,000 in not even weeks, days. But it's easier that way, right? It's easier to do stuff like this because now I figured out how to enter the market without experiencing a lot of drawback. Okay.
Mike, quick question for you.
Sir.
Bank holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard y'all talk about UJ. I was supposed to be in UJ myself, but I chose not to mess with it only because it was a bank holiday today.
Man, honestly, and look at this stuff, man.
What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, honestly, so bro, honestly, it was so crazy, man. I forgot it was a bank holiday, bro. I really did. I wasn't even paying attention to it. I just took the trade just off the strength of my confirmation.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I didn't really, but like, had I known, like, man, I probably wouldn't even put the trade in. I didn't really pay attention to it. But my confirmations were on point. Like, before all this happened, before all this move happened, before all of this happened, I said price was gonna come to this zone and shoot up. And look what it did. Look what it did. It did it.
But as a rule of thumb, if the currency pair,
yeah, you want to stay away from, holidays, stay away from, don't even just chill. Yeah, as a rule of thumb, that's the safest way. But if I had known, like, oh, bank holiday, I probably wouldn't even take it straight, to be honest with you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I wouldn't even take
it. All right, so I wasn't tripping.
You were not tripping at all. You good. And I don't know if you guys saw the Bitcoin stuff I posted. Watch this, y'all. This was Bitcoin. I did this 2 days ago, right? Mm-hmm. This was my projection, right? And this was 2 days ago. This is Bitcoin now. Let me see. This is Bitcoin now. And I'm gonna flip between so you guys can see it. This is Bitcoin now. This was 2 days ago. This thing gonna shoot up. So when I posted this, I sold Bitcoin. I knew Bitcoin, I knew it had to come down to go up, right? So this is very dope, man. This is like, and what I love about trading, man, as you go through your journey, man, you're only gonna get better, man. This is like the only profession that I know if you take it seriously, it'll make you $1 million. There are people making $1 million a week trading. And you always know how much you're gonna make. And you're always in control of how much you're willing to lose to make that amount. I think that's like the dopest thing ever. But this right here, this gray square, this gray rectangle, that's my TP. I got in somewhere here, currently up just off $2, man. Right now I'm at like $70 in profit. Once price get here, that I need that $200. It's gonna happen. So it might take a couple of days. But like I told y'all, like if you wanted to take your TP, your first TP, Ashley and Ure, if you're trying to build your account, you're really not trying to be greedy. But right now with y'all lot size, man, just hold that thing, man. Y'all ain't really
okay.
This right here, where price is currently at right now, this would be, if you were trying to build your account and you had a nice lot size, this would be TP1. TP1 would be right here, this resistance. So what price may do, man, is gonna mess around, do some consolidation around here, pull back a little bit, and shoot up. So me, I might get out this trade because now I have a small account. I might just take profit and re-enter. The reason I said it because if we look in a 2-hour time frame, you understood price was creating this descending triangle. It was creating lower highs, right? It was creating lower highs and creating high lows. But I understood that in the bigger time frame, we were in an uptrend. This whole area right here in the 4-hour time frame is a high low. So I wasn't tripping about this thing breaking down. I didn't care about that. I knew what I was looking for. Once I saw price creating these high lows, oh yeah, we buying this thing. So this is what I did. This is why I took the trade. I'm gonna break this area down. Once price got to the apex of this triangle, I said, it might be time, right? It might be time to take this trade. So I broke this down. I think it was a 30. I broke to the 30-minute time frame. And first of all, this was a confirmation. I'm gonna break it down. So once I saw price creating these high lows, I was looking for a reason to use my counter trend lines. I'm telling y'all, when y'all start applying these counter trend lines, game over. Your trade, I promise you, because now you're no longer waiting around all these noise. You're actually entering the trade when the buying pressure is coming in. So when price broke here, when it broke this trend line, I was just waiting. That's when I drew this zone. I was waiting on the resistance. I was waiting on the support on that retest. So what I started doing, I started identifying major support areas within this time frame. So price came up here, it bounced right here. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to take this trade. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like I missed the entry when it created this right here. But then again, I was like, well, why would price come here? If I look to my left, I don't see any major support right here. Why is it coming here? So I'm like, man, I'm gonna just, maybe it might come here. So when price started doing this, they started creating these. I broke it down to a 15-minute time frame. I said, I need more details. I saw price creating these lower highs. I said, okay, I had another opportunity to draw a counter trend line. You guys follow me? So once I drew this counter trend line, I said, yo, what's going on here? What is all this? Like, what is all this stuff right here? What is all this? Like, what's happening right here? Let me break it down to the 5-minute. And guys, like what I'm explaining right now, I don't do this for every trade I take. I just have to be dynamic and adjust. Anytime I'm confused, I break it down to a smaller time frame to get more details. I don't have to do this for every pair I trade. I don't have to take 5-minute, trades in the 5-minute. So once I did that, I was like, okay, well, we got in this 5-minute time frame, I see price creating higher lows. It's like, interesting. I'm like, okay, well, in this 5-minute time frame, let me see what happens when price breaks this trend line. Price broke the trend line. I said, okay, I need to find support to my left. That's when I drew this zone. When I drew this zone and I saw price reject and create this type of high low, I said, it's time to enter the market. So around this range, this is when I started looking for my entry candlestick analysis. Right? So most people, pretty much, what was it? Okay, this candle right here. Let me take this out so you guys can see. This candle right here, this was a good entry candle, but then again, it probably wasn't the best because it had this wick right here. Y'all see that wick? I don't like this. Like it's not really. That's too much of a wick. Because you notice, like, if you'd have taken the trade right here, you would have experienced all this noise. Drawdown would have probably been it's not even bad. 3 pips, a 3-pip drawdown. right? I ain't gonna lie. That was my entry was at the close of that candle, that bullish candle. I was like, when I took it, I was like, but I was also like, well, you know what? I'm gonna put my stop loss. I'm gonna put my stop loss down here at this low. I say, you know what? It is what it is. If this don't go my way, it's okay. I'm trading with $2, y'all. If this don't go my way, I'll lose $10. Now my account will be at 70. I'm cool with that. But risking $10 to make 200, that's pretty dope, right?
Mike, quick question.
Go ahead.
That counter trend line that you have,
Mm-hmm.
What exactly are you looking for at the end of this counter trend line?
Great question. Which one? This green one?
The small green one catching the downtrend right before the build up for the buy. See how let's see, where's your cursor?
Right here.
All right. Come down and to your right. Right there. Yeah.
Right. This one. Okay. So nice. That's good. You actually saw that. That's good. So when I saw this right here, so pretty much let me start from scratch. So when anytime I'm in an uptrend, bro, and I see price create lower highs, I get excited because I know what's getting ready to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Once I see this, it gives me an opportunity to draw my counter trend line, right? And I like when I draw my counter trend line, it's a certain way I draw it. I want to get as many of these lower highs to touch as possible. So like, let's say this right here. And watch this, even on this time frame here, watch this. Even when, so it's two things I'm looking for, right? Two things I'm looking for. I'm looking for a break, especially on this entry time frame. I'm looking for a break of this counter trend line, and I'm looking for a break of resistance. Okay. On this time frame, I see a break of counter trend line, meaning these candles right here, open and close outside of the trend line. Let me take this out. These candles right, hold on. These candles right here that open and close outside of this trend line, first confirmation. Okay. But now I don't see any break of resistance. What I need to do? I need to do more investigation. So what do you think I should be doing at this point?
Smaller time frame.
Smaller time frame. This stuff has to make. I need this stuff to make sense for me.
Are you also looking for a bullish engulfing there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Got you.
Absolutely. So once I started looking at all this, I'm like, all right, well, where was the resistance at? Like, where was the resistance at? Then I looked left. I said, oh, the minor resistance was right here. This was the first confirmation, but I couldn't see it in the 15-minute time frame. I had to come to the 5 minutes to see it. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So most people are like, well, I don't see, like, I don't see it on the 15-minute time frame. Well, let's make it make sense. Let's go to the small time frame. So once I went to the small time frame, I said, well, if I could just find a broken area of resistance, and this is a very minor resistance, bro. Very minor resistance. Once I saw that, I was like, all right, cool, man. All I need to look for right now around this area is a bullish engulfing, and I'm taking the trade. And I took it, and this thing is as you can see, it's shooting up. And honestly, Kia, this whole counter trend line stuff, bro, I just really started applying this literally two and a half months ago. And it's taking my trade and confidence to the next level. So right now with this trade, look, price got to that resistance, right? So for me to, okay, watch this. Let's go to the two hour time frame. All right. You see in the 2 hour time frame, right? Price, I had another opportunity to draw a counter trend line.
Mm-hmm.
It's creating lower highs. Now, what price could potentially do for another entry is, all I did, I just got a sniper entry. Price could potentially come down here, retest the trend line, and go up. But I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm gonna secure my bag, right? And then re-enter once I get a bounce off this counter trend line. Okay. Now this counter trend line, it may come back down to this support area down here and go back up. I don't know. But for me to get out this trade, bro, I need to see a break of 5-minute support. If 5-minute support don't break, matter of fact, I would even say 15-minute, because this thing may not even. I like this. I like this wick right here. Is more wick to the downside than the upside. So it's more seller exhaustion than buyer's exhaustion. So I'll be monitoring this trade on the 5-minute, see how it plays out. Then I'll get out the trade. But right now, I have no reason to get out the trade.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What time is it? 10. So guys, 10:30. I'll shut it down. So we got what? 9 more minutes. 9 more minutes. And also, bro, I don't see this really retracing back this far, mainly because look at these nice bullish candles.
Yeah, it's too strong.
Too strong. Yeah, I don't see it really. And look, we got in the 1 hour time frame, we got 37 minutes left. If I take this to the 4 hour, this is too bullish, man. And this thing might really.
I might hit your 38.2 and take off.
Exactly.
I got you.
Absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, y'all. That's pretty much all I got for today, guys. I promise you. What's gonna happen is I want to do these like Monday to Thursday. Really, guys. I promise you. I come in with a lot of questions, man. The more questions you have, I promise you will get a lot out of this. These live webinars. Also, what I'm gonna be doing, guys, also in the chats, I'm gonna be dropping my chart analysis and kind of show you guys potential areas where price is going to go and where you can kind of, from my trainings, use my concept and do your own homework and actually go to this, look at my analysis, go to the time frames and use my entry strategy and everything and take advantage of it. So I'm gonna give you guys, I don't want to give you guys all the answers to start making money, but I want to put you guys in a space where, you know, you're utilizing the same principles I'm using to trade, and this is how you get better. So I'm going to drop some chart analysis. I'm going to be up for a little while, do some chart analysis. I'm going to drop it in the chat. I'll probably put like 2 to 3 chart analysis and kind of type up some stuff so you guys can, like, I might say, hey, when price get here, break it down to such and such time frame and use my entry strategy. Utilize counter trend lines. Look for 2 to 3 confirmations and things of that nature. So that way you guys at least are now building your stamina when it comes to executing trades. But yeah, man, that's all I got for you guys, man. I hope you got some value, man. Y'all guys, please next call tomorrow. Guys, if you're new, the new people, DM me right now. I'll respond to the DM. I'm gonna set you guys up. I'm gonna point you guys to certain things that can ramp up your educational process. I promise you, this stuff is difficult, but it doesn't have to. Right, if you don't allow it to, man. I think one thing I'm good at is really making the stuff make sense. And guys, man, come with questions. I promise you, go watch the preliminary videos if you haven't already. I'm going to create a Facebook group, and I'm gonna put the link in the chat. And guys, I'm gonna put all my webinars in there, and just kind of update you guys as we go. Okay, but if you guys don't have any questions for me, man.
Mike, I might need to shoot you a DM also. I might need your help. I'm doing this challenge.
Yeah, no problem. Hit me up, bro. Y'all have access to me, man. I mean, this is the $50. Ask me questions, anything. And I mean, right now this is a small group, so this is the best time to ask, and I'll respond quickly. So this Light Up Academy is my priority right now. So, all right, everybody good? Awesome, man. Everybody have a great night. I'll be dropping the chart analysis, and also I'll be creating a Facebook group and you have access to literally like 20 of my webinars, and it'll be a good tool for you to just refer back to and just watch it. And you'll see the growth. You see how my trading analysis and entry strategy, it changes. Like it can have said the 12%, I don't even really use it that much, but it's profitable. You see what I'm saying? And so as I grow, I get better and sharper. And guys, man, I promise you, we're not even trying to do 20 pip stop loss. I want us to be 10 pip stop loss max, and we in the trade. But with that being said, a lot of family, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Message me, guys, if you have questions, if you didn't feel comfortable asking it here. And the new guys, hit me up. Y'all have a great night.
Thanks, Mike.